Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it chose to join me today because we saved the tribe, or whatever, of Numerians, and Amory still not with us, but I have a suspicion I know where she is. The Six Bears' camp. Natala, did I talk to you?
The barbarians have retreated. Congratulations, my friend. You've managed the best kind of victory. A bloodless one.
Yeah, you should have seen the blood. You've saved many lives today, Your Grace. I thank you on behalf of the entire army, says Casil.
A brilliant victory, Baroness. I've no doubt that the noble house you will found will in time gain great glory, and bards will sing its praises in every tavern.
I don't fight for glory. My reasons are much more substantial than that.
I haven't the slightest doubt of that. I wonder what it cost the Aldori to receive such services.
I can't believe you hear coins jingling behind every interaction, like some pathetic shopkeeper. Have you been a ruler for so long that you only see others as servants? Maybe try reading through your family's chronicles sometime. The concept of honor once meant something to your ancestors.
That was a reference to Natala. That was an attack on Natala here. Surtova, rather. I think she's more commonly referred to by the game as Surtova. But more importantly, there's an explanation here. The sister of King Noleski, and one of the most influential politicians in Brevoy. Yeah, I've heard of her name. I don't remember. I can't play. Jamandi we know from the beginning of the game, but yeah.
The deeds of the Baroness in her lands are already worthy of legend. She has proven she has the virtues necessary to be not just a Baroness, but to be a true queen.
Nah, I'll go for the false queen. That just sounds a lot better, really. I am Gilladel, the false queen. That is just. Tell me that's not better. Tell me in the comments right now. Convince me otherwise. That's just much better.
Things just keep becoming more interesting with you. So, near Restov's border, where once only impenetrable woods, monster lairs, and bandit dens were found, a real kingdom is emerging? I confess you have surprised me. Well, I won't object. It will be entertaining to see how that turns out.
I haven't the slightest doubt that this woman will become one of the best queens the River Kingdoms have ever known.
That's low. It's a low bar to clear there, to be honest. One of the best queens. The River Kingdom. That's like so many. It's just not the best ruler. No. Ever? No. The best ruler, the best person in the world. That's what you should be saying, Jamandi. Although I won't fault you for not saying that, to be honest. So we require a specific alignment in this game where alignments change depending on what you choose. I can shake Jamandi's hand and saying, being your ally is a great honor to me. Trust me when I say I won't forget all you have done for me. Yeah, she did help me a couple of times. A little bit, for sure. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could have made choices that would allow her to help me a little bit more, but it's fine. I would be honored to take the crown from your hands, says Natala. Or I say to Natala, that sounds like a threat. Allow me to pledge my eternal loyalty, so that assuages any suspicions that it might be a threat. It is not. Actually, it would be the crown from your head would be the threat there. You think to honor me by proposing I take the crown from your hands? Oh, I see. I see what the point is. We're making a choice here on who is gonna coronate us. Crown us? Either way, the point is that they have the crown in their hands and then they put it in my head. And that's how it is. Not in my head, on my head. Sorry, confusing for me. I don't require your recognition or anyone else's to be crowned. That's chaotic neutral enough for me. Come on, we can do this.
Is that so? I hadn't expected such boldness from you.
You should have.
But the choice is yours. With an approach like that, you'll certainly be a great addition to whatever passes for high society in the River Kingdoms.
Yeah, you're just confirming my my option here. She definitely should have expected that, because she says, no, not necessarily. I suppose. I mean, she was praising my boldness and how I'm gonna be a queen, and then she's not expecting boldness. Sure.
And now, let me bid you farewell. I was truly happy to meet you face to face once more. With all my heart, I wish your young kingdom great prosperity. And I hope your newly established noble family will have a long and glorious history.
Yes, all my husbands and wives and children, they're the biggest noble family they are. Seriously, what are you talking about? This high society bit, I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Even though I don't want none of that. But, for noble family?
Well, Your Highness, it's time to get ready for the coronation. You'll probably want to restore order within your lands first. As I'm sure you'll agree, it would certainly be odd to hold a celebration with monsters roaming the land and a crazed barbarian chieftain still at large. Once these issues are resolved, I'll be happy to see the region once known as the Stolen Lands become a full-fledged country, led by a truly noble sovereign.
Do we need your recognition? Do we need that? Can I not make that question? Because realistically speaking, we would need the recognition of other countries for sovereignty. That's mostly where sovereignty comes from. The recognition that you are sovereign over a specific territory. At this point, though, I don't need to change. We're good. We have basically independence as it is. We sort of even have the best sort of independence, which is our lands are pretty good. They're pretty good. Like you know, there's no war in our cities, so it's sort of going all right. There's war in other places, but that just means that other countries don't come in and be like, oh, this is my territory now. You don't have sovereignty over this. But we still have de facto sovereignty over it, and a sliver of legitimacy from the fact that we're barons. So I really don't want to become the queen. I mean, I do. I want to become the false queen. That's just that will be my title forever. Gilladel, the false queen.
I hope you know what you're doing.
You don't know anything. After a farewell handshake, Gemendi leaves, her fighters following close by. She does know how to wear a braid, though, so that's something. And as we know, braids are the best. And do I have braids? I wonder if I put those in. No, I don't. I have plain straight hair. Not plain. What's the word? That's not that is beautiful and amazing. That's what that is. Hour of Rage, it's done, so I don't need to find. What is it? What was that? Why is it called Hour of Rage? That doesn't sound very nice. It's a triumph! The barbarian hordes, they are. Attend the council. We're gonna get crowned? What the heck's the Hour of Rage? It's gone. I don't know where it is. The coronation, deal with armor. Wait. Really? Interesting. Well, we need to get Amery. That much is certain. And everything else. Everything else doesn't. It's basically secondary, for sure. How do I leave, I wonder? No leaving over here. There's guard over there, even though that's a lie. That is not a leaving over here. Is that where we leave? The heck is that? That's a tree. Oh. There's blood over here. Probably didn't explore things properly. Oh yeah, I did. Who's that? Oh yeah, well look at that. No blood has been shed. No, there's more blood to be shed. Oh my god, there's a lot of blood to be shed. You bad boy soldiers are gonna die, all of yous. Oh yeah, the blah, 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 sounds of pain and anguish. Let's see. Control, that's the one. Okay, send it over there, please. J-Fall is going in. Fireball is coming out. I don't think I set any of us on fire. That's Harim taking a bunch of hits. That's fine by me. Harim is taking a bunch of hits. That is not fine by me. Let's see what I can do here. So if I go with this, and then this on your face, he's gonna die. He took another hit right as I clicked that. Nope. Oh my god, he actually died. Seriously? Seriously? Arim, you idiot. Jesus Christ. Why does he do that? Why does he die? I'm trying to think of how I'll be able to do this. Well, we need to go... It's just a pain. Because it just requires us to go back home, and because I don't have the resurrection spells I need to get. Well, I think I might have one. I doubt it. And a lot of Brave Voice soldiers died for this. Okay, let's not take anything that's above 8, or including 8 for that matter. But whatever. Wait, 8 weight per 100 gold. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's good enough. And then yeah, basically nothing. Although we might. Oh. It's those things again, isn't it? Yes. We might get some secrets. No, I can't go up there. Yeah, you never know. That's the thing about exploration in this game, is that the tiniest nook you'll find some goods, as the game puts it. But yeah, these people are all dead. I don't understand what that line is supposed to mean. Why do they think it's bloodless? What made the developers focus on, or what did the developers focus on to, no, we can't leave. Well, I'm gonna need to look for it, and aren't I? Man. Yeah. What did they focus on to say that it was bloodless? Because I was looking, and it wasn't. It never was. Anyway, Amory waits us, finally, and we're leaving. The game is saving, and it chugs a lot when it saves. Again. Jethal could use a better suit. Couldn't she? I mean, you'd expect her to have a better suit. She probably doesn't care. She looks really cool, though. That red in the black of the armor is really cool looking. And here we are. Now, where is Amory? 6 bears down there. Okay, so we have the country road over here, which is not a road. We have the two-faced hill over there, which is a two-faced hill. I mean, not a road. So how do I get down there? There's a lot of passages, which is a bit of a bummer. And this is not our territory, which is also a little bit of a bummer. So I could go over there in hopes that this connects. It might. It does. That's great news. Wow. So what is this? Some travelers... Oh yeah, I read that. I wonder what it is. Probably a small area with nobody to kill, for sure. Absolutely. Probably... Actually, there's gonna be people to kill. I wonder how this is in the books for the path. You know, the whatever. What is this based on? Adventure path? Is it AP? What? They have a name for it. They have an abbreviation for the type. Yeah, there's definitely an abbreviation for the type of things that exist. This is a skillfully crafted stone golem. Well, it's turned at me right now, taking reduced damage, but that is proper armor class. Oh, it turned. Jethal, you were out of there. Yeah. Yeah. No, she's gonna die. Okay, that she doesn't die as much. Why did it turn? I don't know. It's complicated. Valerie is taking a lot of damage, though. Please don't die. Thank you. I mean, she did get a golem to the face, but... Who is this? A helmet and an unsent letter. My darling, I'm writing this while taking a rest stop in the Glenebon wilderness. Don't be surprised, but I finally decided to get out of Pitax. I'll miss the magical potion deer carnivorial cells, but that's fine. I brought a supply of it with me. It'll come in handy when we celebrate our reunion. As for my homeland, things are getting worse and worse there. Irovetti's appetites grow. The guards are fighting with the Thieves' Guild, the old trade house keeps making new schemes, and even the Academy of the Arts has been said to have some new freethinkers appearing from time to time. I'm sure that pot will boil over sooner or later, and I'll prefer not to be there when it does. I also look forward to seeing you. In the meantime, the ellipses. They have 3 dots, and I am satisfied with that. The letter cuts off here. Yes, it does, with ellipses, which is the best way to cut off anything, in fact, instead of just dots, which is not correct. Also, new free thinkers, so I guess the Academy of the Arts aren't actually about art, or rather, well, the notion of art is, what did I get? Oh, yeah, we are, right, this. The notion of what art is a very culturally based thing, and when I say culturally, I do mean just also time-based thing. Marksman's heads, that's +5 competence to perception, skill checks, deadly aim feat, and use the deadly aim feat. It provides an additional +2 bonus to attack rolls. That's pretty good. Carrying capacity increase, competence bonus on skill checks. That is pretty awesome. The fact that we all become overloaded because I don't have the magic hat anymore is a little bit hilarious, but I'm fine with that. What do you have? No, that's very important. Oh, dang it. Apparently, my mouse controller does things. It's fine. What is this? +4, the mental ability. A bunch of good things, in fact. +2 bonus to wisdom. That really doesn't matter, does it? I mean, you're not gonna get this. Yeah, that's what we're gonna wear. You're gonna have a top hat now. I mean, I'm not gonna look as dapper, obviously, but I do look pretty awesome. I do look pretty great. That's pretty great. I like that sort of hat. And that +2 to wisdom, it's fine with me. We do need to sleep, though. The dead wizard looks strangely peaceful. You see no wounds or bites on the body. So basically what I mean by art is that in the humanist era, which if you think that this game is set in a sort of turn of the century between the 17th and the 18th century, then that would be the humanist era. I think. No, yeah, it is. The humanism is more of a break from, is actually specifically related to art, because art is always at the center of any sort of change of way of thinking. So before that, people would do art to, it'd be art as in the old way the Romans used to think of ars. That's where the term comes from, as far as I know. Or not the term ars is very old, obviously, but the term art, the word art, comes from the way the Romans thought of it, which is just being good at it. You're artful, basically. That's literally what it meant in the Roman times, and it's what it meant for a long time, as long as people used here in Europe at least, obviously, because other parts of the world things are wildly different, and I wouldn't know how to even start analyzing how that goes. But here in Europe, art used to have just the meaning of being good. You were an artist if you were a stonemason, for example, and you were very good at it. Your art, your ars, would be that. Now, that transcribes very one-to-one when you talk about painting, because you're also an artist if you're painting, and you're a master, in fact, if you're a master painter, and you can very obviously see that how artful that painting is. A group of megaliths with strange symbols seem to be... The group seems, that's correct, seems to be long abandoned. With megaliths, that just means big stones. That's what it means. Mega means big, and lith means stones. Neolith means new stone, for example. Anyway, the point is, you were very good. Oh no, I'm far away. Oh no, I'm not that far away. You're very good with the painting. Let's go back home and see what we got. And that meant that. And then what happened in the humanism revolution, as it were, it was very, very progressive revolution. It wasn't really a revolution. It was just a progressive change of, like, what's the word? Politine? That's the word I want to use, but I'm not sure that word exists in English, so I'm very sorry if I just confused the heck out of you when I said that word. Anyway, the point is, +3 economy and stability. I like it. The point is, that was before. What changed, I need to go to the throne room, is what the art was used for. Where before it was mostly used to serve the gods, the humanism brought basically, no, let's serve ourselves. Let's do art for us, which is just a very contentious. No, I don't need that. Let's just see. I don't think I can do these. I definitely can't do those. Strengthen the story. No. That's all support, isn't it? Crime fighters provide a +2 bonus to resolve with any warden. Wait. To resolve any problem with the warden. The warden is a type. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can do that most likely. We'll see about that. Varnhold militia. Why didn't I put you to do these things before? Sirius, you're amazing at everything. Yes. Good. Do the things. Trade. Requires 30 days to solve. There's no downside to this. Trade agreement for Val. This is the bad one, isn't it? No, it's apparently it's over there, but it's not. Wait, what? No? Yeah, it's over here. So this costs a bunch of money. Brings my per week by 2 in times of unrest. This is awful. That's just an awful deal. So let's start these projects, quote unquote. And so, yeah, what I mean is that's what humanism brought forth. So you could think of this new free thinkers as sort of being the reference to to the humanistic revolution, where apparently they did art before they did art for the gods or something, and now they're doing it for themselves. That probably is like that. Because if it is what came after, which is just sort of, no, art is not that. Art is art for the art, which is came actually relatively fast after the humanistic revolution, as far as I can remember. But the art for the art movement, which is sort of a very complicated and contentious movement in and of itself, but it is generally what people tend to think of art as of in the modern world. At least in sort of the general global culture that we as humans have developed, that's sort of more or less what art is. Not necessarily in specific terms, and not necessarily for everybody, evidently. And especially when you start to look at the specific regional arts and that sort of stuff. But even that sort of revolution is very free thinkery sort of thing, even though it is also very misguided in a lot of ways, because art for the art is sort of, it never was like that throughout human history, and it's weird. And it isn't. It still isn't, because it's still about the like, it's complicated because it's very contextual. But when you think about the birth of abstract painting, that is very much an art for the art style of I need to rest. That's why I'm still thinking, trying to process what the heck I'm doing here. But it's still a very art for the art style art movement. Can you not be there? Didn't I just do this? What the heck? Anyway, and because of that, ooh, look at that watch, lovely, camouflage. There we go. And because of that, it's fundamental that you look at movements like special roles. You don't have special roles, really? Yeah, you're gonna cook. Blend into the night. No, I don't need that. And you can't do anything. Can you not help? You can. Yeah, try to help the cook. Let's see what they bicker about today.
Perhaps I will return to Keonan one day. Walk the streets of Idara. Find the wretch who reported me to the Elven Eldest, and drain them of their blood, drop by drop.
Victory. No one bickering. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Ethel. You are amazing. You are amazing. Anyway, the point is, if you're studying what art means, you definitely need to study abstract painting and why it started existing. It's a very important step in art, and one that still has a profound implication into what it is today, what art is today, but not necessarily representative of what it actually is. Today, I mean. But of course, in this setting, yeah, I think if we're thinking that this is sort of inspired by the Renaissance, I was looking for the word before. Don't leave the megaliths. They must be placed in the correct order. This will loosen my chain. That will loosen my chain. I was betrayed by my faithful. Now I seek help from a stranger. You're faithful, like in your partner, or in you're a leader of a congregation or something like that. The strange ghost of an elven woman begged for our help and asked us to place things. It's puzzle. It's puzzle. I like it. Who's fast? You are fast. Okay, good. Everybody should be fast. What is this? What? That makes noise. Oh, I see. Why? What the heck? Wait, what? Come again? In the correct order. There's only the one. What do you mean order? There's no order. There's only chaos. Seriously though, the Hour of Rage is completed. Oh, that's why I didn't show. Yeah. Blood calling. That is what we need to do. And this is the other quest. Okay. So what is, quote, correct order? There's no such thing as correct order. All order is incorrect, I declare. Oh, we got something over here, though. The nearly erased inscription reads, "You won't forgive us, my queen. Neither will we." Oh, that's very lame. Of them. Not necessarily of the writing. The writing is fine. It's a very tiny thing. It's very lame of them. It's like, oh, we won't forgive ourselves. We're still gonna write something and be smug about it. I don't know how much lack of forgiveness you have there. Anyway, I don't know what to say. We have 4 and a 5 and a 3 and a 5. So what does that mean? Is it like a like 4 and a 5 and a 3 and a 5? It's like a code? Did we have a code elsewhere? Or do you see that icon? No, the mouse cursor. Yeah, look at that. I'm clicking over here and nothing happens. I need to click on this. Yeah, of course. So you'd think it's that. Maybe. I mean, we have to be aware that the camera doesn't rotate. So that's gonna imply certain things that the developers can play with if they're trying to create a visual puzzle. This is where it was at the beginning, wasn't it? Okay, let's look at the map. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh. Oh. But these things have a color scheme to them. Oh, no, look at that. That's not a 5, that's a 4. So that would be a 4 and a 5 and a 3 and a 4. Huh. Not, of course, that I can figure what that is, but, like, this makes this, but it doesn't do anything. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. As far as I can tell, I'm missing something. So, yeah. Like, objectively speaking, there's nothing to go on. Apart from the combination. Like, we only have a certain... It's not like one of those puzzle boxes that can be manipulated in so many different ways, and it can be so maddening. And so I have a couple, and they're pretty cool. The first one you get, it's always the best because it's always, what? You can twist this while holding it upside down? That's a thing? And it is. Some boxes do that. It's like the puzzles are magical, but yeah, we need to go over there. Let's just go. But in the game, it's a lot less free in that regard. We don't get. Oh no. Well, I guess we're here to the Pike Stretch, a wide, slow stretch of the Selen River, flowing lazily between reeds and weeping willows. The murky waters are a great place to fish for perch, bream, and long fat pike, which is a type of the fish. While trying to cross a small river, which is definitely not, it's the Ebon, there were tons of them in those parts, except there was only one Ebon. We met an old man that would be considered suspicious even by local standards. We had a gray beard, or he had a gray beard, we were not as lucky, and his straw hat sat above a head of coarse, dirty, tousled hair. The man was skillfully guiding a small raft along the river with a long pole, and a fat water rat sacked a water rat. Oh, that's a marmota. That's a beaver, I think. Sat along the river with a long pole. No, it sat on the along the edge of the what is that called? The raft. Yes. Anyway. Wait. Did it with a long pole? Sat on with a long pole. No, yes. Sat near his bare feet. Right, of course. Noticing us, the old man approached the shore and hailed us in a local dialect so strange we could barely understand him. Aha, he says, good folk, where are you heading? Fleeing something or looking for something? You're looking... I can see it in your eyes. Well, as the saying goes, those what seek will find it, and I can help ya shortly if you can pay me the right price. It's the biblical saying, I think. I'm trying to think if it also exists in the I don't know the names of the books in the Jewish book Holy Scripture and the Muslim Holy Scripture as well. After hearing the old man's colorful speech, which I didn't make it justice, I suppose, I can ask the old man who he was. Let's do that. The old man set out a confusing explanation. It was difficult to follow, but we gathered that he wasn't just a river rafter. He was a cleric in service to a minor deity, so we say, that was almost unknown outside of the river kingdoms. Henspur, guardian of waterways and river travels. Neither good nor evil. The tricky, neutral. It's called neutral. Like, don't need to point out that your neutral nonsense makes any sense or doesn't make any sense because it doesn't. So if you're neither good nor evil, you're evil. Isn't that what the definition of good is? Is that it's sort of an exclusionary sort of thing. Like, there's many types of evil. There's only one thing that's good, or sort of. I mean, I'm simplifying it anyway. But anyway, he was neutral. The deity was, and tricky as the Great Selen River itself, which was apparently not this one, because otherwise they would. Either way, the point is, this god could safely guide your boat past sandbanks, rapids, and bandit ambushes to your final destination, or drown you in the stillest backwater. Many river travelers raise prayers to him in their hour of need, but few dare worship him openly. Rumor has it that Henspur is no stranger to human sacrifices, and he takes a toll from his followers in the collection of those who have drowned. Oh, that's bad then. I'm gonna ask, you forgot to tell me my team did. You forgot it. Anyway, asked him how he could help us. Let's have a bet, eh? You're all busty hasty? No, I'm also busty, but that's not... Busy hasty, trying to catch a living barbarian with a dead name, but can you dive? I'll maybe drown you a little in the Father Selen's waters, let you know the taste of the river. If you can take it, I'll help in your searching. If not, well, that's that, and we never see each other again. The game offered by this cleric was a dangerous one. one of our companions would have to put their life on the line for to get help in our search for Harmag. That is a risky proposition here, especially without Amery in here. But I'm thinking Calica might be pretty good at that. No. Why? Should I? Let's do it. I'm gonna fail anyway. We accepted the cleric's challenge and chose a diver from amongst our party. Oh, we can choose. I was holding my breath. Well, so was Calica, I would assume. Calica bravely went to the old man. The cleric wasted no time, grabbing Calica by her hair and plunging her head first into the muddy river up to her shoulders. She was upside down. That's head first up to her shoulders, so he has to be, as if it's up. That's a bit weird. Anyway, water plants trickled her face, and her ears filled with the whisper of sand rolling along the riverbed. Calica took it in stride, so to speak. Her lungs held enough air to hang on for quite a while. A hazy vision suddenly engulfed Calica's mind, which is not a strange thing for her. She saw herself floating above the stolen land, seeing the country from a bird's eye view. Another moment, and it seemed as though she would be able to focus her eyes and see Armag's tomb. Calica kept on the challenge. Wasn't able to take it anymore and tried to break free of the old man's grasp. The cleric let his victim go with a grunt. "People are so soft nowadays," he says. "How you manage to survive being so feeble?" With a sly smile, the old man waved to us with his crooked palm, and then pushed off the shore with his pole and began guiding his raft downstream. Soon, he had disappeared from sight. Yeah, get good riddance. I don't need your help in nothing. Yeah, I don't need his help in nothing. For all I know, he let me through or something? I suppose. Anyway, we need Amory. We needed Amory for that. But the chances of us succeeding in 2 checks in a row like that is significantly smaller than not. So that while the chance was like 45% for that second roll, yeah, I'm rolling my dice for the whole episode here, and nope, no chance there for me. 6 bears, that's where Amory is. Required companions, your face. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Amory is not. We have an autosave from the... Okay, we're good. We're good. So we know what's going on. Instead of finding Amory, as she sort of put it, that she was going to that place. No, she just goes back home, which is weird. The good thing about that, though, is that we are not going to get that check. We are on our way back. But we're going to be able to do it with Amory, and that's where we're going to resume in that check, in the second check, I should say. That's where we're going to resume in the next episode. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.